it really does distill that at least 1 hour long process per video down to something more like 10 minutes.
Today, I'm with Stephanie from Connect with Confidence, who helps people with their public speaking. Welcome, Stephanie, and thank you for joining me.
Hi, Pete. Happy to be here.
Please tell me a little bit about the business.
Yeah, so I work with founders on public speaking and curating their signature talk and getting clear on the speaking points, getting clear on the back end offer, and creating a tour schedule and feeling really confident and comfortable with doing all of that.
Very busy lady. And can you show me how Taja is helping you with this?
So I create weekly content on YouTube, and Taja is the first place that I go to create my thumbnail image and to curate some copy. I typically, just press the button and everything's populated. And I usually get just a section of the copy and put that in the beginning of my YouTube video. I also get hashtags and utilize those hashtags. And I look at different titles for my video, and then they're typically ranked on a scale from 1 to 100, and the one that's highest ranked that I feel is a good fit, I'll go ahead and use that title. And yeah, I really appreciate using the let's see, the thumbnail tool, because being able to have a still shot of my face and getting to have, you can always change what the title is on the thumbnail, but it's great to have those options that are auto-generated, whereas before I would be paying someone $5 to $20 just for one thumbnail.
So that's quite a saving in both time and money, isn't it?
Particularly if you're creating content every week like I am. And I've been doing this for years now.
So the original videos that you're uploading, how long are they typically?
Typically anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes.
Well, that's great. Can you tell me how your workflow goes? Do you have people that are making the video for you in a professional sense, like a camera crew, or do you just do the videos on an iPhone or similar?
I would love for people to think I have a camera crew, but no, it's what you see right here, right now. I'm at my laptop. This is my living room, and I don't even wear a mic. I used to wear a mic, but I realized actually my laptop has pretty good speakers, and I think the sound quality is similar. So this is my setup.
Well, Zoom works very well, as do recordings from the Microsoft version, which is Teams, isn't it? Because it allows you to take stuff that you're doing as part of your business as usual and then turn it into promotional material in the form of videos on YouTube, as you've already mentioned.
Yeah, and here's a tip. I don't even know if you want to share this, but just in case. So I did switch over to Google Meets because there are no fees associated with that, especially because my website and email is hosted through Gmail. But anyway, what I was finding was that there's a slight beautification that can happen in Zoom that doesn't happen there. And the noise cancellation also doesn't happen there. So I did stop paying for Zoom almost a year ago now, but now to create my videos, because they're definitely under the 40-minute time limit for free videos, I'll just record in my free account. So that's what I've been doing.
Well, that's a very valuable tip, because Zoom can get expensive when you've got that and many other subscriptions to pay for. And one thing that we're trying to do with Taja is make a one-stop shop so that when you've completed the video, whether it's Zoom or iPhone or whatever else, then we can make those videos actually work for you, because many people make videos but don't actually do anything with them.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
So if you were talking to someone who'd never used Taja before, what would you say to them?
I would say if you are a YouTube creator and you're spending a lot of time, maybe even creating your own thumbnails or creating your own copy, it's going to save so much time. What used to spend me maybe an hour to either create the thumbnail and do a not a great job, or even hire someone and wait for the turnaround, and then to create the copy, and then to test different subject lines, to see, using different tools to see which ones would do better. It really does distill that at least 1 hour long process per video down to something more like 10 minutes.
Well, that's a really good time saving. And also, as a YouTuber myself, I know how long it takes to do descriptions and particularly chapters. And of course, the Taja software does all that for you as well.
Yes, I really do appreciate the chapters as well, because your video can be broken down into, different chapters and people can click into them. They're naturally hyperlinked, which I learned as well. And it will kind of give away your secrets. If you have my top 5 tips, it'll basically list them. So what I do, I'll go in and I'll say tip number 1, tip number 2 to anonymize it again.
That's a very useful tip. That's 2 things that people will have learned already from watching this video. I thank you very much for your time, Stephanie, and you've been great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, thanks for the tool.